What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you for choosing once again to click on the channel. This is Oya Oy. I am simply here to do my job. Get the messages to the collective. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Whatever you're doing to support the channel, go ahead and hit the notification button so you know when I'm dropping new content. We're going to go ahead and hop into this message. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's the time, October, Witchy Woo month or whatever, but I've been getting these little weird messages to go on and put out. So that's what I'm going to do. So I got the Wizard of Oz, Liars, Sikers, and Snares. Please, guys, only take what resonates. I'm only here to give it to you so you can have it. We're all stars in our show, but this may or may not be for you. Bibbidi bobbidi boo, bitch. Let's get to it. Okay, so I wanted to get this message out about somebody that could be involved in a case. Now, this could be either way. It could be the man or the woman, but there was a third-party situation. Whatever case or investigation this is, it could have involved a kidnapping or the loss of someone. And then I was getting limbs. And something about somebody could have literally been tested on their job to the point where somebody met at a job site. Okay, some type of I don't know if it was infidelity. I don't know if something happened here, but it's 3 people. But a spouse knows about what happened to someone. Okay, so that was coming up, and I wanted to get that out because a lot of us are going through like spiritual therapy at this time. We like shit falling apart. And the only thing that's falling apart right now are illusions. So I don't know if some of you trying to hold on to something, trying to figure out why things are happening. But we're gonna get right to it because I was looking up Wizard of Oz, and I was like, dang, it's the Wizard of Ops. These certain wizards and warlocks and stuff that have been over the states, because basically that's what Oz is. And then I was getting, what was it? The title they had came with it about the consequences of certain things that was passed down through the generation part of it. So we'll see what that is. And let me just see what we got. I gotta put this back out. Just answer for a second. Wow. So I just split the deck and I got 10 to 20 years worth of backdated karma that could be going on the land. Okay. And then it said a lot of curses can be broken by real love and finding out the roots of certain things. So let's just pull it out. So let's see. 10 to 20 years of backdated karma. Things that are falling apart. Part of illusions only. We got loss. We got reproach. We got submission. Okay, so maybe you submitting to change. We got they mad and watching. So let's see. Let's see. I had to make some space for this extra video. Like, here we go. Okay, so you got receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on, closure, and closing certain issues, healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. And then when I had went back to what is it? The Lion, Tin Man, and what's the other dude? Yeah, the Scarecrow. Well, of course, you know it's like courage, and I feel like it was like courage to change things that you can. A heart, you know, being able to open up, love, have compassion for not only yourself but different people, and then what was it? A brain. You know what I'm saying? Being able to think for yourself, knowing when certain things are right and wrong. I don't know why that message came out, but it says, "Don't follow me, follow your heart." So let's get into it. All right. Oh my gosh. You got sold clothing. I'm telling you, this message keeps coming out about a mistress or somebody that could have got hurt and the wife knows about it. Okay, so it's coming back up. I don't know. let's see what the book says. No, something about London. Polish, Italians. Italians keep coming up. I don't know what we got going on here. I'm getting Delilah. Okay, so somebody could have been portrayed by an actual lover. And like I said, I was picking up that there was a third party situation. Oh my goodness. And it says about abortion. Okay, so somebody, I don't know why this is coming up in this, but I guess this justice needs to happen for somebody bringing it down to 3D, that there was somebody that was in a relationship, may have, got pregnant, and somebody did something to this woman. Well, and it's like I keep trying to read something else, but it keeps coming out. Okay, so a lot of people are getting set down to remember who they actually are. So it's like you having the courage to change. I don't know if somebody knows about a crime, but I don't know if somebody's scared to like talk about it. I'm getting that old energy. This is like somebody knows, cause you even got like somebody's hung up. Something about a jury, somebody that had jury duty. So something about the infestation. Somebody could be dealing with an infestation. Maybe you didn't know because it's like soiled clothing or something somewhere. I don't know why this is coming out. Like, what is going on? Please, y'all, stop watching me with this word as energy, because that's where stole items. Then you got Kali Ma. Jeez. A secret enemy in a medicine bag. What? I don't know. This is what certain, warlocks into. I don't know. I don't know. We can only hope that stuff like this change, because somebody really, you got stench claws, okay? I don't know if somebody's doing something where they're doing like underground abortions or something weird like this is going on. Company you keep, not comfortable with body or sexuality, blocks creative energy, breast milk. Yep, this is involving somebody that literally was pregnant. Okay, so I don't know if somebody needs to follow their heart if they're looking for truth. If you come in here, because I don't know if you're trying to figure out, maybe you've been calling somebody or trying to call somebody's phone. I don't know if this person came up missing, but this is like what it's coming out as, and I don't know why it fell out in this read. Maybe it's because it was the read that I was called to do intentionally at first, and then, it's like you're going to talk about it because, like I said, it was something about abortion. So I don't know what these energies are into at this time. Somebody's getting caught up. I mean, talking about high speed chase, whatever. Because this person was literally following somebody. Like, what? This person was following somebody. Oh my gosh, you got a container. See what I'm saying? Somebody got some truth that's coming through. Miserable mattress. A narcissist. So we're about to change this read all the way around, because obviously somebody needs some form of justice, and it's coming out that somebody was miserable in the bedroom. Maybe somebody went off to cheat. Somebody got pregnant. Somebody did something to this person. This person knows. The spouse knows. What other person knows. I don't know if somebody's been trying to block this from coming out or coming through to certain people, or you somebody that has been trying to get justice for a loved one, because there is somebody that has been following somebody. Somebody, didn't I say something about these wizards? So someone was doing magic over somebody, or somebody was doing something over somebody. This person changed faces. It's somebody that's very creative here. Um, and somebody was completely obsessed with somebody. So you got an aunt, a canceled obsession, a niece and nephew. He or she was strong until they tried you and played mathematician and got subtracted. So you could be finding out somebody played against your wound, or they played against the pregnancy, or somebody played against the relationship. Okay, so with the Wizard of Oz, I don't know. Yeah, because I'm getting something about something being buried. Let's get confirmation on the cards. Yeah, this is like all over somebody's head. It's like you're not going to be able to rest until you let this information go. I don't know what people be having going on. I swear to God. There's a female that's looking into this emotionally. It's like something's attached to this person. Something's pulling on their heart. Somebody's starting to remember something that could have happened to them. What somebody got going on in their actual garden or their yard? Who was strong till they tried it? These certain visits to the land. I don't know. Yeah. So during certain something about certain moons. Somebody has closed their whole lineage or their bloodline because somebody was supposed to take their gift and actually use it to cultivate the land or help the land, but they were too busy working on causing some pain to somebody and then taking something and stealing it. A lot of illusions and theft here. I don't know who they following. Okay, I don't know if somebody was being followed until you actually remembered who you were, and then maybe you got connected to God or your higher self. But something about this person is completely obsessed with somebody. If they're not obsessed with you, they obsessed with your business. They also obsessed with like connecting to your devices or your Wi-Fi. Something about calling to connect to you in your current network or phone. So you could have been dealing with this like somebody's not comfortable with themselves. So maybe this is something that you graduated to. Maybe you're comfortable with your body, your sexuality. You're no longer blocking your own personal creativity. And whoever this person is, they could also have been a creative artist. But the only way that they're a creative artist is by causing conflict around somebody. This is somebody that likes to dress up and change. And I remember I was pulling on that. Y'all remember when I was pulling on that when I was like laughing about it, but it wasn't funny, but it was like somebody was dressing up with a wig or something, following somebody, but it was really a dude. Like something weird like this is going on. I thought somebody was miserable, a compulsive liar, personalized work, a contract over someone's womb. Oh my goodness. So we going back to an altar. It's coming up about the contract that could have happened over the womb. Spiritually, whatever this person was doing, tried to control and have some order over something. Something about this person having a deep need of acceptance from everybody else to the point where somebody could have literally went under a certain procedure. I keep getting a procedure, the womb, about an abortion, and something else. Yeah, something about it went left. Hold on. Trigger warning. I don't know what this is saying. Torn pages, missing pages from a case file. Okay, so a case is coming back up. This could be somebody's aunt or somebody that knows about a certain case pertaining to a woman that went missing or a mistress or somebody. And this is what we be on because like I say, none of us is perfect. You may have, grown up or experienced something and maybe you got shunned out or you was the one that was labeled this and labeled that. But you got people that are damn near 70 that got some of the shit that they thought that they was gonna take to their grave that's coming out simply because they chose to come against you or they play with you. I don't know what this person's into, what they doing, but this person is a dark spirit. Okay, whoever she is. Like I said, I kept getting that somebody needs some type of justice. Whether it was an actual kidnapping or this person was set up to meet somebody. She loved, was loved, and died. And I'll just open up to this. It says, I now saw, having gone out one day in order to deceive her lover, she caught a cold in the rain and died. What? It appears that they found me at daybreak, lying on the grave unconscious. What is going on? The last step. So it said, deceived his old mistress for anything in the world, perhaps from an instinctive fear that he had heard of adventures that turned out badly. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let's just hope this person, you know, gets justice. You got a country. Maybe that's why I was picking up, uh, a garden or something heavy on like the land where this person was at. It could be like country, high rocks. Okay, so let's just keep going. Okay, so it's crazy because Queen Isis came out and it says deep grief, losing a spouse, and then I flipped it over and it says slept with a sister or had exposed, something about somebody, Anubis exposed to elements tracked by dogs. Okay, so this could be somebody that was marked spiritually. I don't know, some type of deep grief. Okay, so it's coming out. It says unusual suspect. Okay, so I don't know if somebody's actually healing, getting over, finding some type of missing papers, missing documents, or there could have been something that was missing of a certain file or of a case. This could be a cold case that's actually opening back up. I don't know. Like I said, I had got that. I don't know if you have a connection to Dorothy. This could be, where was it at? Kansas or something like that. And I was pulling on this because even during, what was it, like a year ago, like I was saying that, the weather was going to reveal certain things, whether it was actual, pieces to close cases or certain things like that. We was also pulling on the truck drivers that were doing, stuff like that we've been revealing on this channel. It's because of some of the gifts and things that we have that, were being suppressed, or we was being oppressed because of us having these actual gifts of closing cases. And I was thinking about it because I was looking at something, I think it was Temu or whatever it's called, and they had a sweater in like the Halloween decoration category, but it says Salem, Massachusetts. And I'm like, so we taking what, happened to certain people, that type of loss and suffering, and turning into decorations or decorative pieces to place on our shirts. I don't know, it's some type of weird energy that's going on. And I don't know if you've been dealing with some type of grief because of a loss, but these are things that people have experienced and they haven't healed from, because you thinking, you going through life thinking that this could be different cases that have been open, and you going through so much within your life, not knowing that maybe you was the person that's really supposed to solve these cases, but this is why you was being targeted so bad. Because if this information was to get out, then it will be revealed that some of the people that have been doing these things are either law officials or connected to high-ranked officials and different people in your areas and towns. Like, this stuff is coming out and it's so weird. But something about you not being too forgiving to somebody, because maybe you're gonna find out like what was going on. Something about sacred, getting answers. Somebody's a master communicator, and I feel like this could be through the spiritual realm. And this is why I feel like maybe you have been dealing with something, some type of legal case. Something about this case is connected to whoever this man and this woman were. You wouldn't think that these people was a suspect. But somebody about to find out something. Yeah. So let's keep going. Like I said, I don't know how this even got in here, but this, whoever this is, maybe this is what somebody's doing. You got Underworld. Oh, wow. He slept with your friend. Do not sleep with his, a hidden grave. It keeps coming out. Like, there's no way that... See, we don't talk about these certain things because, like I said, we usually thinking about the good things that come with, our gifts. But when you woke up in the middle of the night, or you shown visions, or you know, actually dealing with this, it makes you think about all the people that was actually hurt or falsely imprisoned or thrown into mental homes because they couldn't tap into their gifts safely without someone either trying to take it, make them appear crazy, or do things secretly to them simply because they have this connection. Whether they was being falsely labeled witches or, you know, whatever. We have literally been dealing with these warlocks and wizards and bitches and witches and stuff for years. And they have been doing whatever they could to make sure they played around certain people and their bloodlines. Whether you actually have someone within your family that practice hoodoo or certain things. Um, I don't know. You got Saint Peter out here though. Yeah, somebody watched and didn't make a move when something happened to somebody. I don't know why this keeps coming up. That there's an unusual suspect involved in the case. This could be somebody older or something about a trap. So, someone, what is this, please? I don't know who's dusty, but we're gonna see. Something about a rented a moving truck, the industry, anthropomancy, sacrifice human used to see future animal sacrifices. Wow, a jealous auntie. You know what? I don't know whose aunt be all into some bull. Um, But like I said, these are the same ones that don't want to see certain people progress because they know that you're going to find out the truth about some things that have been going on. And you have double confirmation on the aunt. I don't know if you have a wicked aunt within your family that really worships the underworld or what she's into. But I don't know if she took out her husband's mistress or helped him or whatever. But this person's dark. She's into witchcraft, whatever she's doing. Now she could be experiencing paranormal activity. I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. I don't even know why this sacrifice is out there. The only thing you have to sacrifice is what's within you that needs to go. I think it's for somebody that just does not like younger energies. This is a way if they can't manipulate them, they don't like them. Okay, I don't know if you needed to hear that. Yeah, it said, well, things went left. It sure did. Because you could be a baby giant with a big heart. Somebody's finding out their true identity. Um, Something about, I don't know if this is actually colorism or something about you being identified by your spirit after somebody could have tried to oppress you because of your skin. And I'm not getting like black and white. I'm getting like a light skinned Indian and a dark skinned Indian, or certain this is some type of deep grief that's within certain families because of color. So maybe if you African, the light and dark, something surrounding this has a deep rooted dark energy attached to it. Okay, these certain colors of certain people that are of the same background, but one's lighter and one's not. Remember, we was picking up on this a long time ago, but it says have a spiritual contract to fulfill with this person. Watch those blood ties. West Side emotions. Your ancestors told their ancestors to warn their people. Hired someone to practice against you, your finances, but you favored. Okay, so was you? I don't know if somebody's aunt was literally targeting them. It's like they obsessed with your energy. Or they obsessed with you and your connections to the ancestors, or you and your connection to finding the truth. Uh, yeah, because it keeps saying she was strong until she found you. So this is going. Oh, man. Just going to an aunt here. Somebody's really weird. Okay, so you could have been kept away from doing something. Um, Something about keeping somebody asleep. Okay, I don't know if you actually dealt with your aunt maybe trying to steal your children, or there's some type of child theft or DCF here. Something about some missing paperwork due to some case files or missing pages of something. Maybe this is pertaining to your identity, your who your mother actually is, or who your family actually is. I don't know if this is saying that somebody's aunt or somebody actually took a child and raised them. there's like some type of deep rooted grief between two sisters here, or something that went left. Um, and it was over a man. Yo, what the hell? Light skins, untold truth. Yep, somebody had a child at a young age. Okay, I don't know if it's caused this person to go through something mentally and spiritually to the point they started getting into some level of darkness. Okay, so it's a reset done illegally within prison or jail. So somebody may have actually experienced this. Whether you was actually thrown in jail or prison for something, something could have been done towards you and you didn't know it was coming your way by an aunt that did this. Wow. Yeah, somebody like marked somebody spiritually for some deep grief that they had felt. They wanted you to either feel it or you getting over it. Um, this is like some old school Papa was a Rolling Stone, Brenda and Shirley type stuff between the family on some ungoverned land. Something crazy. Like, what do we got going on? Yeah, somebody could have literally conjured the spirit up against somebody. So somebody knew since a baby that you was gonna get something back. Um, they knew you was gonna get something back to the point where they could have created a case against you or something. Because I feel like you some type of warrior. You got a Saudi Shakur here. You got Cuban, America's Most Wanted. You did enough to sleep through the harvest. I don't know what you did, but there was somebody that was involved in the industry too that could have been doing something. Let's see what industry this could have been. Like it's really went totally all the way somewhere else. Because the truth is just coming out. Lock-on, liking, block, block baby. Okay, somebody could have used you as an actual decoration, which is strange. Something, and I was getting that. Well, I got like, okay, and this came out because this is on top. It says wax dolls, figurines, soul trapper. I don't know if somebody's around like old dolls. This is some weird ass shit. Yeah, something about your body type and and the hype of your body type. Y'all, when I tell y'all, these are literally the principalities that we're dealing with. It's not these people. This is like, a lot of people don't deal with whatever deep grief and weird emotions that they had and cleanse them out. That they're going to allow some of these energies to just take, place within them. Because I've been there. If you, like, imagine speaking to somebody that's actually dealt with a level of demonic possession. And I dealt with it to the point where no one knew what to do with me, but they knew it was spiritual, okay? And it wasn't help that I was given or assistance. It was literally enough rope to where I could hang myself. Even though they knew what I was dealing with, there was not any assistance offered. There was not, hey, go to counseling, or we're going to get you in this program or get you in that program. We're going to help you heal. People are literally upset because I had to come close to myself and learn to heal myself, to deal with a lot of deep grief that I had carried for years, to the point where I knew that I was being targeted by certain spirits just because I have these gifts of healing. And it had went on so long in my life that I knew I couldn't keep suppressing it with drugs, alcohol, sex, or different things that I was doing to keep from knowing who I really am and what I'm supposed to be doing. Not just for myself, my lineage, but my people. And it's like somebody like seen something from a baby. I don't know if they've treated you like a wax doll or a fucking like something about a doll entrapping a soul. Like somebody's really into some type of darkness, and I'm like, you could be terrified talking about it, but we don't have fear over it. Somebody's terrified of what God and the ancestors have showed them. So it's like they was doing something for so long. It was allowed to be done during a period of time, and I believe it was to strengthen you. And now they starting to see that this stuff ain't no joke. They should have left everything alone. And I'm talking about it's coming for communities, certain households, families, and something was rooted in like baby neglect, like neglection. I think this is why when we come across what they call them emos, or different people that have experienced abuse, neglection, abandonment, or certain things like that, it's easier for them to be in a space of anger of rage, jealousy, hurt, pain, until we actually move that around and transmute it and see that there were some people that was actually terrified that you would heal or you would get over what you was going through, because then you would see the exchange that was done, um, you know, while you going through the absolute most. And, I just wish you guys the healing that you need, and I hope you get the knowledge that you need to deal with some of this stuff, because we're literally pulling up decades of hurt and pain that has been used against us. And the only way they can be used against you is if you are not working on it. And I'm telling you, we gonna start speaking better, because when I tell you, it was to the point where I knew what I was dealing with, and I knew it wasn't, you know, nothing that I was doing wrong, but something was spiritually bothering me all the time. And yeah, somebody could have literally sat back and watched that, okay? But something heavy around man-made lakes, man-made puddles and stuff. Um, so let's see what else we got. Then we're gonna get out of here. I be trying to put my stories and everything, but yeah. So there's a lover of your energy. Is certain people that are the lover of your energies, and the thing about it is, people want new supply of energy, but the way that they get it is by, you know, harming somebody else or making certain weird sacrifices or doing some weird shit in the background. But really, everybody needs to respect one another's beauty, they hustle, they heart, they home, they strength, they children, they mind. There's no way that these boundaries should have been crossed the way that they did. But like I said, some of these energies are literally terrified of what God has already showed them or what your ancestors showed them. Um, and some of them gonna come back. They still want to try to make some type of family out of what all took place. But there's some females here that got involved in a lot of destruction of loves, and this is like, mm, so what is this? Implicit bias, stereotype, tendency to attribute positive or negative qualities to a group of individuals. It can be fully and non-factual, or it could be an abusive generalization of a frequent trait in a group in all individuals of that group. So I'm just taking it as, you know, something could have been done simply because maybe this has been done to different women within your family, or different your fathers, or different men within your family. Certain things could have happened to for a large group. A lot of us deal with the stereotypes and different things like that being categorized in certain things. But if the situations that we deal with were created, then it's not really free will. Yeah, some of these people getting caught up with their computers. We're about ready for that. But yeah, only God can judge you. I mean, yeah. Somebody was told before that, you wasn't going to be converted to whatever was going on, whether it was a certain religion, a way of being, a custom of life, a way of living. And somebody was literally finding out who their real parents are. Maybe you was trying to figure out why everything was going on around you, and it seems strange just because this is not your lineage. This is not who you're supposed to be around. Heavy around foster parents, certain foster parents that could have been getting children or receiving children after taking certain mothers to court. Because, like I said, DCF and child theft came out, and these parents, are not doing right by these children, actually literally trying to convert them to some level of perversion. Somebody could even be getting caught up that's in social work, and they missing papers. It's like they missing case files and papers. All of this stuff was hidden. Something about hidden children, or the industry, y'all. Like, this is crazy. We have to close this out. Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. It's coming out. Yeah, taking them through certain psychotherapy, different treatments, of putting them on medication to keep them from realizing that they have been missing. Somebody has been missing more than 3 days. And these people need to be checked up on, because this child is inside of a foster home. So if you're an investigator and you watching me, y'all social workers that have not been doing y'all job, but y'all been targeting certain women and men that are taking care of their children, and y'all only doing it because you a lover of our energy, and y'all feel like y'all gonna have some type of spiritual warfare against real parents or people that want to take care of their children. Like, they getting caught up. Yeah, this is crazy how this is coming out. Yeah. They're trying to slow down exposure, and I feel like the way that they doing it is still by the try. They still trying to stay connected to certain people through energetically, even through a phone. Like I said, somebody's business. Who's just trying to slow down exposure? Certain foster parents and people that are claiming to be in human welfare, or something about human welfare. Yeah, you got the Book of Life, lamb sealed. They being identified. What is this? Yeah, delusions are being shattered to some of these people for what they got going on. New hands and healers on the land. Some like coffee stains. And I kept picking up stench cloths. Stench cloths. Soiled clothing. Somebody missing for 3 days. Yeah, something about speaking to strangers. Okay, so these could be just certain imposters that are, claiming to be working for the social services or different. Speak to your children about that, especially during this time. I'm gonna get this dream out, and I feel like this is gonna cut off, but it was like somebody that had a sheet over them, especially during this time, and they was walking through, and they was able to put a child under a sheet because they was dressed up for Halloween or doing something during a certain festival. But this child was small, and they put this child under the sheet of like they ghost costume. Okay, so speak to your children about what's going on. I don't care if it's broad daylight. These people have completely lost their mind. To the point where they like tripping out, and they're gonna do whatever they can. But speak to them about talking to people that are showing up as they have their best interests at heart, and some of these people are really dark. But we're gonna leave it at that. It's your message.